Very good morning, good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This is Simply Stocks, and I'm here with another video. And this time, this video corresponds to a very interesting agrochem company that has not performed that well over the last couple of years, but now is coming back with a vengeance, and the numbers are improving every quarter. So, we'll discuss about that. Let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should that with your own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. I am not a member of the NSE and BSC, and that I am not a portfolio advisor. Whatever discussions I have with respect to markets or investments, kindly take that on note that is laden with market risk, and whatever I discuss on markets is purely on the basis of my experience as a retail investor and in the market over the last 10, 12 years. So whatever decisions you take with respect to investments, kindly do consult your financial advisor before doing that. Uh, Before I talk about this company, here's a small request: kindly support me on Patreon. Once do that, help me grow the channel and help you also ask me questions, eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, which I keep updating. I've just updated the watch list again 2 3 days back. Analysis on different companies, discussion on domestic and global markets, and a long-term pick from my end every week. I do bring to you, which I consider is coming at very reasonable valuations. So kindly do check the links in the description. Now, in order to discuss about this company, let me take you to the screener website. So, the company in question is a UPL Limited. So, this is a very interesting company in the agrochem domain, 48,000 crore market cap. So, it is principally engaged in the business of agrochemicals, industrial chemicals, chemical intermediaries, specialty chemicals, and production and sale of field products, and they have a wide gamut of products in the agrochemical space, and it is one of the world's biggest agrochem company. I started tracking this company over the last 12 years. In fact, 12 years back in 2012, it was trading at around 80 rupees. I remember the market cap. So you can understand that the market cap has swelled 8 times over the last 12 years. That is how the company has done. But the numbers over the last couple of years have not been that great. So UPL has a market leadership in the SAS. It is the number one crop protection player in India with a market share of 13%, though its agtech platform Nature is connected with 3 million registered farmers. So a very comprehensive product portfolio that the company has, and now the company is doing well. So if you look at the stock as well, it fell sharply by last year April. It fell all the way to 440, and now it's coming back with a vengeance over the last few weeks and months in a very difficult market. It is performing extremely well. So if you look at the quarterly numbers in the December quarter, what the company has done: 10,900 crores of sales versus 9,900 crores of sales last year. So there was a growth of around 10%. In profits, this was the biggest factor, that margins from around 1% has grown to around 15%. Margins are improving quarter on quarter. 11% has grown to 15%. And profit before tax, if you look at it, from losses, the company is again back into profitability and producing profits of around 350 crores, which was the run, you can run order, say 4 5 years back, and they are back into it. So if you look at yearly numbers, in March 20 they did 35,000 crores of sales. In March 21 they did 38,000 crores. Then they did 46,000 in 22, and in FY23 they did 53,000 crores of sales with 19% margin. But then FY24 was where the biggest hit for the company was, and from 23 to 24 the sales dropped from around 54,000 crores to 43,000 crores. Profits plummeted and company went into losses, and now things are coming back. So hopefully FY26 will be big for UPL, and that's why the stock is performing well. If you look at the stock price as well, from a 10-year perspective, the high has been around 800 or so, and now the stock is marching ahead. So on a PE basis, it might sound that okay, It's trading at very high PE, but it's trading at around 25 times. And once numbers get better, I mean, you have negative numbers in here on the EPS side, so the PE is not quite the same as it should be. So probably by FY26 we'll come to know how the numbers really pan out, and in my opinion the stock is trading at pretty reasonable valuations. If you look at from market cap to sales perspective, 1.2 times, whereas the average over the last 5 years, 10 years has been around 1.6. So overall, on all parameters, the stock looks decent, around 45,000 crore. It's a decent mid cap company that one can definitely look at and analyze over the next 4 5 years as to how it can perform. So over the next couple of years, I believe that the stock can perform reasonably well. Promoter holding is around 33.5%. FII holding has reduced from around 35% to 32.5. DII holding has increased to around 18.9%. And if you look at the public shareholding, that has come down from around 18.5% 1 year back to around 15%, which is a good sign if you're looking to buy into the stock. 3% is with the large public shareholder here, which is JP Morgan, if I'm not wrong. So only 12% free float in here. Overall, decent company, margins improving, profitability improving. One can definitely look at it from a 2 year perspective, not 4 5 years, but 2 year perspective, because uh, agrochem business is also slightly cyclical and dependent on the kind of weather we have with respect to monsoon, etc. So, but the company is now coming back into focus a big time. So, this was a video on this agrochem company. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so to get my videos straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.